shakes don't study, and they hate order. So that video that I shared with Elder Monatazak and the other kings, also Elder Malcolm, it's a long-haired braids going all the way down his chest. When a man got long hair, that's used as a handle to get smashed from the backside. That's what that's for, that long hair. So why, as a man, would you need that? Help me to understand. Who's grabbing your love handle and ramming you from the backside? Inquiring minds are just throwing that out there. No reason for a man to have that long mane going down your back.
Make sure you're doing it right. Now I'm gonna pull your hair a little bit to make sure. You gotta make sure you pull the hair.
Wait a minute, you're doing too much.
What am I doing?
Damn! Is that sweet? Damn!
Nigga, I ain't gay. You had a bone on your head. He had that bone on his head like a bitch. So I was looking at the nigga thinking he a gay bitch. The nigga had that bone on his head. Yeah, nigga, granddad. This what a man look like, boy. Now I'm a man. You run around here looking like your mama and your aunt and them. They goddamn hair twisted up on your head, all pretty and shit, sitting up on there. And who put your goddamn hair in the bun like that? You run down.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, starting off at verse 14. Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering. Koholayim la abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite fauners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering. It is not in our customs, not in our culture, okay, not in any way, shape, and form in the eyes of righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh for a man to have long hair coming near his shoulders, down his back, etc. However you want to see it, however you want to call it. Okay, and that's also applying and putting a garment, which is like it says right here. But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering. So that's given for her for a covering. Okay, because a woman is supposed to pray with her hair covered. A man is supposed to prophesy and pray with his head uncovered. So that's a part of a woman's garment. And let's prove that. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5, and it reads this. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. So a woman's not supposed to be wearing pants. Anything that pertains to a man, a woman's not supposed to be putting on. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Okay, and just like a dress, anything feminine that comes in the woman attire, including her hair. A man is not supposed to have long hair. A woman is supposed to have long hair. As we just read, that's part of her glory, a part of her covering. Okay? Point blank period. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, which is her hair is included, for all that do so are abomination unto Yahweh thy power. And furthermore, for, a worldly example, when you go to war, when you're in the military, the Air Force, the Navy, etc., when you're in all these military groups, what do they make you do? Are you allowed to have dreadlocks, cornrows, plaits, anything of that nature when you're in the army or in the military? No. And there are plenty of reasons why, but I'll give you the main reason why. The enemy can creep up behind you, grab you by your hair, your locks, your mane, and slit your throat. Okay, look it up. You can look up this information yourself. Esau knows that. How come you Jakes don't know that? Okay? That glory is for a woman, man. Point blank period, man. Okay? I had another precept here I want to think about Salakia. And it also makes you look effeminate, man. So let's get this real quick. I think this is 1 Corinthians chapter 6. And again, it's unrighteous. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate. Because that's a feminine trait for you to have long hair. That aspect, that concept belongs to women. Just look at women when they have an interest in a man. What do? They twinkle their eyes, prop up their thighs and their feet and calves, and what's the main thing that they do? Play with their hair. That's the main choosing signal. Even when if you go on Kendra G's show or even any other platform on the internet, you will see women when they talking, they playing with their hair. Women really truly love and adore their hair, man. Okay, just like the nigger woman with her wigs and front lace wigs and weave and all that stuff. What do? They really take time and pleasure to get those necessities that they need, because why? The Lord has taken their glory from them, man. But you Jakes, you want to be partakers of the woman's glory and have that long hair. Okay? And that makes you look effeminate, man. Okay? Now, if you're a Nazarite, but even you being a Nazarite, you're supposed to be cutting that stuff off before the Passover. Okay? And if I'm not mistaken, a brother can correct me or not, but I also think you have to shave your eyebrows, your beard, all your body hair, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please correct me, by all means. But let's get this real quick. Ezekiel, because are we not being prepped and trained to be king and priest? Yes. I think this is Ezekiel 44 is what I want. Give me 1 second. Yeah, straight to the point. Ezekiel 44, verse 20. Neither shall they shave their heads, so you're not supposed to be shaving your head bald, okay? Neither suffer their locks, okay? And it's not talking about no Shiva Jatas, okay? Just by you grabbing a bunch of your hair, that's a lock, okay? Just by you grabbing a piece of your hair, that's a lock. Neither suffer their locks to grow long. Okay, when your hair gets to a certain, when your afro starts to lay down, it's time to trim it up. Okay, point blank period. Yahweh Shah had an afro, but guess what? It wasn't long. Nor suffer their locks to grow long. They shall only poll their heads, man. And what does that mean, man? What does that mean? It doesn't mean that they had plaits, Shiva Jatas, aka shit locks, dreadlocks, whatever y'all want to call them. Okay? You're not supposed to let your hair get to a certain length if you're going to have plaits or cornrows, okay? Point blank period, man. So are you a Nazarite? And I know somebody's going to say, Samson this, Samson that. Man, oh man. But you know, the ones that Yahweh Shem Yahushua want to receive this, they shall receive it. And they shall, take heed to his words, man. And I know somebody's probably going to go to Leviticus and say, well, the priests, they could cover their head. That has been broken down thoroughly last year. A lot of Akim Elder apostles, elder bishops on down have done lessons on that matter, man. Try something new, man. But I think we're going to leave it right there, man, because, the point is made, man. It's just clear cut, straight to the point, man. Okay, clear cut, straight to the point, man. Yeah, we'll leave it right there, man. So, Lord willing, man, I hope and I pray that this is edifying and informative to you, true, sincere Aki and Wa Akwaf, man. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.